Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. We don't know what to call it yet. We're still debating. We've been calling it 50 Plus Life 360 for 3 years, but you guys need to help us. Is that a good name for the channel? Let us know. We've thought of other names, but you guys just don't seem excited about them. We've thought about Secured for Transport, which Mrs. Tammy was trying to do to me a few minutes ago with this right here. But she had to get it out of the way so we could get this shot. Sorry, Ryan. Guys, we are at Jaco Sales in Montgomery, Alabama. We want to show you a single section mobile home. We show you those occasionally on this channel, and we've shown you one very similar to this one. And you guys had some comments, some strong comments about it. Some of you really loved it. Some of you had some very, very strong comments, and we'll talk about those as we go through this tour. We saw one similar, but not exactly like this one. But this one's at Jaco. We're going to show you this house. We're going to walk you around. This is a 16 by 76, 1,216 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It is called the River Haven, made by Clayton. So I want to show you this house. Jaco, being one of the more reputable dealers that we deal with, I think you would be fine buying a Clayton home from those guys. But they also sell Scott Built and Sunshine and a few other manufacturers as well. And they have a nice 4B cabin with 2 decks for sale on special. If you guys are looking for an RV park model, hit this link right here and check it out because they got a special deal on that one. So you guys, anybody who wants an RV park model, great time to buy that. 4B cabins, we've shown them on our channel too. But let's talk about this house. But first, Mrs. Tammy's going to take you outside. She's behind the camera. She's going to walk outside, show you around a little bit, and then y'all come back in, we'll do the tour. And we got to hurry because both of us need to use the restroom.
Y'all come along, don't you miss the show, where the little homes got the biggest glow. From cabins tucked deep to a roadside dream, every tiny life shines bright on screen. With Mr. Chubby leading in Tammy's Spark, lighting up the road from dawn to dark. Yeah, home ain't size, it's heart and soul, and this mini home life makes you feel whole.
Welcome back inside, guys. I hope you wiped your feet. Let's get on with this tour. The River Haven, a Clayton home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,216 square feet. I want you to look at this floor plan really quickly. I'm going to put one in here so you can see it later in the video. But I want you to notice that you've got a couple of options here with the bathroom, the primary bathroom, and you've got an option over here, and you've got a couple of options over here in the living space. So this home is going to have you some options, and of course options change prices, but they have a couple optional tinker toys to play with if you don't like something exactly. But now if you buy from Jaco here in Montgomery, Alabama, if you're moving to Alabama or if you live here, you get all these things included with the price. But if you don't live in Alabama and you want a home like this, just look for your nearest Clayton dealer. Find one that's reputable, so when they do the setup and everything like that, handle all warranty issues well and you don't have any problems, okay? Because a lot of times there's little fusses and fights between the dealer and Clayton because the dealer's not doing something they should be doing. Sometimes it's not all Clayton's fault. But anyway, Jaco Sales, we recommend them. Our buddy Ryan Green works here. Give him a call if you're interested in this home. Let's look at it. All right, we're in the living room. This one of the options set up like this with the 2 flanking windows and your entertainment center built in with this wall behind where you can place your TV. This is meant for you to set your TV here, put any of your doodads like your DVD players, video game consoles, anything under like that. Put your couple baskets under there, put board games, something like that in there. This is one of the optional designs. Got the 2 sconce lights on each side. Beams in this ceiling. Ceiling is a stippled look drywall finish. Throughout the house, we have the VOG, which stands for vinyl on gypsum panels. So it's basically like a wallpaper on top of a gypsum panel. Certain areas we might have a little highlight wall like this. This is really just another VOG type panel here. Not a big deal, but it just sets it off a little bit. Or that might just be a piece of paneling. Kind of like a
It's VOG.
VOG? Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, living room is big in this place. It is 14.4. Everything in this house is 14.4 wide, but it is 15 foot long from right here at the edge of the cabinet to that sidewall where I was standing near the front door. So rather good size. living room with a ceiling fan. You got LED lights in the ceiling, and this home has your ventilation or your HVAC system comes through the ceiling, which is a nice feature if you have indoor animals and you don't want, crazy little accidents, which happen sometimes, or you just get pet dander everywhere because they like to sit on those vents when the heat comes on and then the hair flies everywhere. So let's talk about this kitchen. Let me go this way so I can hit the highlights first. This kitchen is huge, and I'm going to give you a size from right here to the end of the dining space. That's 17'1", so that gives you your bearing. This island is, 3 foot, 7 foot long. 3 foot wide, 7 foot long. This is a 7 foot long bar. There's a 4 Mr. Chubby bar. 1 Mr. Chubby, 2 Mr. Chubby, 3 Mr. Chubby, 4 Mr. Chubby. Okay, so you got the hangover bar. 7 foot is 4 Mr. Chubby, 5 foot is 3 Mr. Chubby. So y'all remember that. There'll be a quiz on that later. So right here, now this home does not have, this is a more economical home. It's not going to have your soft close, drawers and doors. That's not too difficult for you to do on your own. But they are a little quiet close. You get 2 drawers over here flanking your glass top range. Now, be a great place for your cooking utensils. You got your Samsung range, your Samsung microwave above, which that is almost identical to one we put in our last house, isn't it? Pretty close. Not exactly.
No, that's ours is really high end.
Okay.
Ours had air fry.
With the air fry feature. Forgot about
and
that.
it was a low profile. You remember?
Yeah.
That's similar. What's the word?
Similar?
Yeah, I was going to say similar.
Similar.
That's similar.
Now you get almost 18-inch cabinets on each side, so there's plenty of space here. Take your food out of your... Now this is a nice Samsung refrigerator as well. It's got the ice and, the crush cube and the water in the door, side by side. Secure for transport. I can't really show you front of it, but just look it up. It's stainless steel refrigerator. But you take your food right out, get right here to prep, and boom, you're cooking. Over to the island, let's talk about this. Stainless, double bowl, apron front sink, cabinets underneath, 4 drawers here, and your dishwasher here. Another Samsung. That's a nice Samsung dishwasher. It is stainless inside. Very nice.
So you do have your work triangle that people talk about.
Your kitchen triangle is right here. I mean, from your microwave, sink, stove, refrigerator, everything is right here. So this is not going to be a 2-butt kitchen, as me and Mrs. Tammy calls it, because if it is very tight, not really that tight, but I mean, you've got 3.5 foot of space across here. But if you've got 2 people working with everything this close, it's sometimes a butt bumper is what we call it. It's a 2-butt or 1-butt kitchen. This may be a 1.5-butt kitchen. But this is the main working area of the kitchen. Let's talk about over here. Let's go over here. This area is where you really have flanking pantry cabinets. That's what we're going to call them, okay? You call them what you want. But we're calling them flanking pantry cabinets. Your huge window is here. Now that window, that extra bar across through there is 5'7" long. So that window is pushing 4.5 feet long. Yeah, you got to open all the doors if you're going to open one. In the bank of cabinets under this bar, you get 4 drawer bank of cabinets, and then you get these 2 bigger drawers above. So you've got plenty of drawers in this kitchen. Now, what are you going to use this for? This is going to be, first I want you to know, when your sink is in your island, a lot of people don't like that because they're like, well, I want my sink up against the wall so I can look out a window. Well, there's your window. But here's the thing. This is your eating area, unless you're using the dining space. You got all this counter space. Tell us in the comments what you're going to do with this. This is finished in more of a slate look on the top, so it's set off from the island like the other, just like the other countertop. It's slate finished look. And Tammy and I are talking about this. This is a great place for a buffet. This is an entertaining house. This is a house. This is a grandma Thanksgiving house. This is what this is. Set up your crock pots, your food heaters, all that stuff here. You've got 2 outlets. Set up a couple of crock pots. Feed everybody. Everybody can get their food here. Sunday dinner at grandma's. right here every week. When it's not Sunday dinner, pull your coffee machine back out, set it right up there, and use it for a coffee bar. What do you think? Now, Tammy was talking, and you can help me out here with this. What are we going to do with all these drawers? You said put your kitchen linens, like your fancy tablecloths, your fancy napkins. You can put your fancy utensils in here that you only pull out a couple times a year. Store everything here. Over here on this side, you would put your cooking utensils, and then here you would put your daily utensils, right?
Mm-hmm.
All righty. So there's a kitchen. Come back into your dining space. They've staged it with a two-seater bar, what do you want to call that, a bar table?
Yes.
Something like that, I guess you call that. But you could put a much bigger table here, and then off here you've got your utility room and your back door. And this utility room, it's got the slanted door, but I'm going to call it 5 foot by 8 foot. So your washer and dryer goes in here, and there you go. Whoop, back door right here.
And behind here is the
Panel box
electrical panel.
for your electrical.
Okay.
Yep, exactly. Recessed light in here. These ceilings in here are 8 foot, so you guys know. And then we're going to take you into the primary bedroom. This primary bedroom is 10 foot 9 wide, 14 foot 4 across. Comes with a nice ceiling fan, a couple recessed lights, and 2 HVAC vents in here. It's its own smoke alarm, of course.
Don't we wish we had 2 in our bedroom?
Yeah, we only got 1, and the cat likes it.
And it's on the floor.
And it's on the floor. So we'll come into this bathroom. Not a lot to show you in a bedroom, but we'll come into the bathroom. Large bathroom in this home. It is 8 foot 6 deep, 10 foot 9 wide. You've got a humongous 5 foot soaking tub.
Big enough for Mr. Chubby and Miss Tammy.
Oh yeah, that's a double time right there. And then over there, you also get a 48-inch shower. And you get a vanity that comes in just over 4.5 feet. It's about 4 foot 8.
With 4 drawers.
4 drawers, and it comes with 2 porcelain sinks, a large mirror, and an outlet. And then there's your shower, which is a 4 foot shower. You've got 1 recessed light over your vanity and 1 over your tub. And you've got bath hooks for robes over both sides of your soaking tub, and a window over your garden tub. And if I remember correctly, there is an option for, that may be a freestanding tub option instead of the garden tub option here. Bath option 1 looks like a freestanding. Bath option 2 is what we have here. I'll let Miss Tammy go into the closet. And that closet is going to be 3 foot 4 deep, 10 foot 9 wide. It has some shelving in there too. And some wooden shelving, and it has some wire shelving hangers.
Great for women and men that have lots of shoes.
Yep. Put your shoes there. Put your baseball caps or your cowboy hat. Your spurs.
And you got a place for your tops, and you got a place for your bottoms, and you have a place for your oversized things such as dresses.
Yeah, there you go.
It's great.
Or your long trench coats.
It's a very, very nice closet.
All right.
Boy, I wish I had that closet, don't you?
Yes. Be nice. Be nice. 1950, they didn't make very big closets.
No.
All right. We're going to go to the other end of the house where you hear my feet squeaking on this sheet linoleum vinyl in here, but I got a different pair of shoes on than I normally wear, and these are sort of squishy on the bottom. Let's go down the hallway. You're going to have your Smart Comfort and your Ream. Your Smart Comfort, this is one of those Clayton features, Smart Comfort, and your Ream hot water heater in here. This is just your utility area. Your metal louvered
Which are
for
very nice.
recycling
I love
of
them.
the air. And
They're
your
amazing.
Ecobee thermostat, Ecobee. Energy efficient features for enhanced
Wow,
utility
he
settings.
can read now.
Clayton, and it's made in Savannah, Georgia. That's where this one
Nice.
is made. Let's you go into bedroom number 3.
Look, it has a bit of a foyer here.
Yeah, a little bit of foyer. I did not include the foyer in the measurement because I'm trying to be honest with you guys. That door getting in the way, you really don't want to use that foyer square footage. But that bedroom, the effective space is 7'10" by 8'4". And what it lacks in space, which would make a great little craft room or an office, but that closet makes up for it. That's a 2'4" deep closet, and it's 3'1" wide.
Nice.
It's a pretty big closet. And this room has actually 2 LEDs, which would make it ideal for plenty of light. You have a nice little office space in here if you need it, if you want to do that with it. And as we come on back, this is your hall bath. We're in a Mr. Chubby favorite single section, and I'll show you why in just a second. Your hall bath is basically pretty standard. It's just got your regular toilet. It's got a little small 28-inch vanity. It's 5 foot by 7'3", and it's got the single unit fiberglass shower and tub combo, which is usually great. If you're a grandma and you're using the shower in the primary bathroom, you got grandkids over for a weekend or something, they can use the tub if they're little grandkids and they're not quite ready to take a shower. It's always good to have a tub. Or Miss Tammy pointed this out a long time ago. Let's say you get prescribed a certain type of, like the doctor says, take a bath in whatever. What is it? What do you take a bath in? Epsom salts. That's it. Say the doctor says, get in that tub and soak in them Epsom salts. And you're like, okay, well, wait a minute. I ain't got a tub. How are you going to soak in Epsom salts? You going to go get a 5-gallon bucket and stick your one leg at a time in there? I don't know. There's your bathtub. Okay, come on in. This is bedroom number 2. These are the ones I like. They're the whole width of the house, 14'4", and then from front to back, from the front window to the wall, in this bedroom number 2 is 8'4". Now, I would like to see it more about 9 foot, but 8'4" is plenty of room. And it does have its own closet, a little smaller than the other, not much. It's 2'4" by 3 foot instead of 3'1", but a good sized closet in this one as well. But I like these rooms that are all across the front of the house. And the reason I like these is they just feel really spacious. You don't really have much of a foyer to worry about. And then this would be a great space for us to have like our YouTube studio where we do our videos and things like that in a room like this, because it's just nice. Rectangle, configured well. It has a lot of space. All right, I'm gonna let Miss Tammy go, show you the house from a different angle on the way out to the front door, and then I'll sneak around her and we'll talk about the final thoughts on this house. This is a 16 by 76, 1,216 square foot. River Haven is the name, by Clayton. It's got some of the E features in it, like we showed you. This one is 3 bedroom again and 2 bath, 8-foot ceilings, and it is here at Jaco Sales. We're here March 30th, 2026. So we're not authorized agents. Remember to read all of our disclaimers. We're not authorized agents of Jaco Sales. We're not authorized to quote prices. We're not authorized to do anything like that. If I can get you a price, sometimes the manufacturers don't allow the upgrade to sheetrock. So if there is an upgrade available, I will get you that price. But if not, you won't see it in the video. And I will get you a floor plan so you guys can take a look at the floor plan. As I mentioned, there were the 2 options for the bathroom, for the primary bathroom. And then there's option for that looks like an option for to have a stackable and make your dining a little bit bigger. You could just put a stackable in your utility room, make your utility room smaller, and put a stackable, and then it would enlarge your dining area. And then you have the options over here for the classic and the TV ledge and just the feature wall. So those are those 3 different options, and that one's got the TV ledge. So that's this house. And guys, we appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And if you subscribe, please watch our videos. Don't just subscribe and then never watch a video. But this is single section, HUD certified. So if you can't put a tiny home on your land, then you may be able to put a HUD home, a HUD manufactured home. This
So much easier to find land for them. Yes.
and easier to finance and easier to insure. So those are the benefits. That's why we show them, because a lot of times it's harder to put a tiny home, a RV park model type home on a piece of land. This home, as it sits in March of 2026, and if you call in March 2029 or 2030, house isn't going to be here and you ain't going to get the same price. But I'm just telling you the number that they have laying on the stove. So I'm not quoting. You guys have to call for quotes. Call Ryan. He works here. You guys get in touch with him and he will help you out with your needs if you live in Central Alabama. This home, as it sits, March 2026. So well under $100,000 for this home. Includes all those things if you are here in this area and getting it through them. If not, like I've said in other videos, it is a Clayton. So find a reputable Clayton dealer near you, and then you can ask them about ordering the home called the River Haven. So there you go, guys. We've had enough. My voice is gone, and we got to go to the bathroom. So we're going to get out of here and get on to the restroom, and then we'll hunt up another house for you to see. But we'll see you on the next video, guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you next time.
Every tiny light shines bright on screen with Mr. Chubby leading and Tammy's Spark, lighting up the road from dawn